Good morning, ma'am.
So let's see some notes. Yesterday I could resolve the problem with the getting this particular version of that all that PPTs. So around 48 pages. So 48 into 4, you will find out on a single page 4 different uh, PPTs. So these many are the PPTs which you will be having. Already I have sent this to Rishikesh sir. So you can ask those who wanted to have these particular notes, and accordingly you can uh, go through it. You can remember each and every point. At least try to remember each and every point. Try to understand most of the things related to Indian Armed Forces. So you are going to have all these things with you forever. Almost every point I have put here. I think Shantanu was repeatedly asking about this one. No doubt, everyone else must be also interested in getting these things. So this has brought to you. You may go through all these things, and I will tell you, for example, see, this is 73, 74, then 75 and 76. Like in this direction, you can refer these particular PTs. So what is the purpose of providing this to you? The purpose to providing this, the purpose of providing this to you was that I think yesterday you have an a one exam wherein you could have gone through different kinds of questions which are no doubt related on the topics whatever we have considered, but still there are some of the topics of this particular PDF have left back. So uh, you can further study them so that in the next examination you would be able to answer the some other questions. I think this is the most recent point which you have gone through, but still I have included it in these slides only. Now here, what will happen after Indian Navy or before Indian Navy, you will see these three slides, but that you can understand now because now you know uh, rest of the things, so that I hope there would be no issue with their fine. So this is you do have fine. So 48 pages you will be having. That means what 192 slides are there which you will be using. Fine. So I think now there should not be any issue with this. If anything, let me know. Fine. Okay. Now let's go to the next point, that is gallantry awards. Excuse me. So we have already considered most of the things related to the gallantry awards. I'm not able to read the chat. I don't know what is the issue with this one. Anyway, so gallantry awards. As far as uh, the awards these awards are concerned, so you can consider for the exceptional bravery or self-sacrifice or selfless service. So all these are counted for these awards. So you can consider the things which are necessary as far as this award is concerned. So if you try to understand for what these are given away, how many are they, and how many are they, what exactly, whether you can consider different categories, and obviously each of these is being considered for different things. So what I said earlier, so these are the 6 different gallantry awards: Paramveer Chakra, Ashok Chakra, Mahavir Chakra, Kirti Chakra. Fine. So Veer Chakra and Shaurya Chakra. So as far as Paramveer Chakra is concerned, already I said that, or still I will say some of the things so that you can understand kind of things in this one. I think there is one movie also on Paramveer Chakra, which is from maybe from the South industry. If anybody is interested, then you may uh, consider it. Fine. Uh, so anyway,
Hello, sir.
yes.
Sir, Ashoka Chakra, Kirti Chakra, and Shaurya Chakra are same in the design. I think so.
Okay, Ashok Chakra, Kirti Chakra, and Shaurya Chakra.
Sure, but the difference are in the golden, bronze, and silver.
See, not only in the colors, right, of these designs, but also you are, I think you are not paying attention to these
Belt, belt, sir, belt.
this one, and this one. So very good observation, right? And that's what the expected thing. I remember about two homeworks which have been given to you, right? Though they look same. In fact, Shaurya Chakra and Ashok Chakra, right? They are looking exactly, almost exactly same as far as design is concerned, right? But what about these strips?
Sir,
These strips are also the part of these chakras. Okay. Someone want to say something? Yes.
yes, sir. Sir, परमवीर चक्र is awarded who मतलब अपनी जान देने के बाद उनको मिला जाता है परमवीर चक्र.
बिल्कुल. Okay. Anything else? Obviously, Paramveer Chakra is nothing but India's highest military decoration, which is awarded for displaying a distinguished act of valor. That is, you can consider the exceptional bravery, but where during the warfare or during the war time. So, because of that, uh, Paramveer Chakra translates as the will of ultimate brave. So ultimate brave means what? There cannot be any other kind of form of the bravery. So that is the ultimate bravery. You cannot find in the world any other bravery than that. Right? For such kind of things means what? It is undoubted. मराठीत एक शब्द आहे त्यासाठी ढळढळीत दिसणारं सत्य. That means what? It doesn't require any kind of proofs, any kind of verification. Right? So that is what you can consider. For example, I will just tell you completely अनाथ असलेली मुलं. Right? त्यांच्यासाठी सरकारने एखादी गोष्ट केली किंवा त्यांना स्पेशली एखादं रिझर्वेशन दिलं, ठीक आहे, काय असेल ते असेल, किंवा तृतीय पंथीयांसाठी. So these are the truths that doesn't require any kind of say proofs or any of the other things, right, which are doubting on these things. So undoubtedly, likewise, so it can be translated as the will of ultimate brave. And Paramveer Chakra is granted for most conspicuous bravery in the presence of enemy. Two things: on the field during wartime, in presence of the enemy, right? While fighting with the enemy, while dealing with the enemy, if you could have the ultimate bravery or distinguished act of valor, then definitely you would be eligible for this particular highest gallantry award or India's highest military decoration called Paramveer Chakra. Right. So these are the 3 points you can always keep in mind in presence of enemy, on the field or during wartime. Fine. And what exactly it is? It is distinguished act of valor, or you can consider wheel of the ultimate brave. Right. Wheel of the ultimate brave means what? It is a series. It is a series. I will tell you 3-4 examples in which you can understand. Right. A person or a soldier, how many times he can uh, force back the enemy's bigger troops, right? So one time, two times, three times, four times, five times, six times, seven times, you would find out around 8 times a single man or he's a section of only 10 people, right? That to be led by only one this particular person, right? And at the till the last he lives, right? And obviously he was unfortunate to save his life, but at the last, after eighth round of enemy, lost his life. So you can consider a wheel of ultimate bravery or ultimate brave. So number of times. This is the point you can always keep in mind, or these are the three things you should always keep in mind. Fine. So they can be awarded posthumously, right? That means what? They can be awarded for the people who are alive. Now, this is a point you do uh, consider as far as the Paramveer Chakra is concerned. Second one is Ashok Chakra. So again, if you consider this particular award called Ashok Chakra, which is uh, nothing but another uh, award for the exceptional bravery, which you can consider equivalent to this particular, right? As far as this status of this chakra is concerned, this would be equivalent to this one you can have. But only thing is that this is in the peace time, right? Or away from the battlefield. As I said, this is on the field or on the battlefield or during the war time. Likewise, again, Ashok Chakra is India's highest peacetime military decoration. Right? Keep in mind these two words. And sometimes the questions have been asked. Fine. So which one is the highest peacetime military decoration of the following? So obviously, very first answer will be Paramveer Chakra, because already you know, or in general, you know that Paramveer Chakra is the highest military decoration. But you skip here one word. That is what? A peacetime. Right? Peacetime highest military decoration and warfield highest military decoration. So these are the two differences, or these are the differences between Ashok Chakra and Paramveer Chakra, respectively. Now, this is being awarded for valor, courageous action, or self-sacrifice away from battlefield. And the example I think already given to you, that Major Sandeep Unnikrishnan during the Operation Tornado, which was carried out at Hotel Taj Mahal, right, during the terrorist attack of 2008. So it is a peacetime equivalent, as I said, of Paramveer Chakra. Keep in mind, peacetime equivalent of Paramveer Chakra is Ashok Chakra. And this is being awarded for the most conspicuous bravery or some daring, or you can consider a preeminent valor of valor, or at the last you can again consider a self-sacrifice. Fine. So only thing is that it is always other than in the face of enemy, right? Or of the battlefield or from the battlefield. So uh, this particular decoration can be awarded to military personnel, or it can also be awarded to civilian person, right? So this is again a point of concern that you should remember, that Ashok Chakra is being awarded to the military person, as well as it can be awarded to the civilian. No doubt, rest of the all things are same, right? So in this civilian, who can consider? You can consider the paramilitary forces. You can consider the police services. Fine. So these are the things you can always keep in mind. Okay, one by one we are going to consider all these things so that you can understand. But as far as only the introduction is concerned, I'm just telling you about this one. Now, next one is nothing but the Mahavir Chakra. So, in as far as Mahavir Chakra is concerned, now you can consider. So these are the numbers already. You have gone through these things. So MVC, right? So PVC, AC, now MVC. These are the short abbreviations of these chakras. So you can consider the second highest military decoration for Indian Armed Services, right, or Indian Armed Forces after Paramveer Chakra, that is the Mahavir Chakra. This is being awarded for act of conspicuous gallantry in the presence of enemy, right? That can be on land, sea, or in the air. So this is what you do have in this particular award. It can be awarded posthumously, right? So this is what you do have uh, in the Mahavir Chakra. Fine. Now, further, if you consider the next one, that is nothing but the Kirti Chakra Award. So, as far as Kirti Chakra is concerned, again you can consider it as a military decoration, which is being awarded for valor, courage, and the self-sacrifice away from battlefield, and you can consider. So in this category, among these four, you can put this at number 1, this is at number 2, then this is at number 1 equivalent to this one, and then this is at number 2 after this one, which can be equivalent to this one. That means what? This one, right? Paramveer Chakra and Mahavir Chakra are the equivalent. These are for or in the presence of enemy in the battlefield, whereas Ashok Chakra and Kirti Chakra are away from the battlefield or in the peacetime. So as these two are equivalent, likewise Mahavir Chakra and Kirti Chakra are again equivalent of each other. Only their preference comes after Paramveer Chakra and Ashok Chakra respectively. Fine. So this is the point you can keep in mind or try to understand differences between these chakras. Fine. So that's what a interesting point or the most important thing is. So again, it is the second in order of precedence of peacetime gallantry awards. That comes after Ashok Chakra. Fine. Now, can you whatever I said to you from that, can you predict something about these two chakras?
Sir,
Can
Veer Chakra, sir, Veer Chakra will be provided to those who मतलब वो आर्मी वालों के लिए हो जो आर्म फोर्सेस के लिए उनके लिए होगा और जो शौर्य चक्र है वो शायद से सिविलियंस के लिए होगा.
okay, very good kind of logic. Someone else? No doubt, whatever he said. Okay, If someone wants to add something in it. Anybody? Okay. So I will tell you. Uh, if you look about uh, these two chakras, fine. So as I said, Paramir chakra would be first one, Mahavir chakra would be second one, then Veer chakra would be third one, right? For the uh, say conspicuous uh, bravery, right? Or conspicuous gallantry in the presence of enemy on the battlefield, right? For such a kind of bravery, this particular wartime military decoration, right, is given away. So again, it is third in the precedence in wartime gallantry awards, which comes after PVC and MVC, right? So PVC, MVC, and VC. So this is a series for you. You can keep in mind this one, later on this one, and after that this one. See, I haven't planned to tell you about these things because one by one we decided to go to each of these. So at that time I could have tell you about these details, but very first someone asked about these things that just by comparing this one with this one with this one, right? No doubt you do have these internal designings which are exactly same, right? So here you can have Ashok Chakra, right? Here you can see a kind of same structure. Here you can see a kind of same structure, though here two colors are same or here two colors are different, but this strip is also part of these chakras. So because of that, there are some differences you can keep in mind. Fine. So this is a point to be noted. Now, uh, and the last one, that is the Shaurya Chakra. So again, you can consider the Shaurya Chakra as an Indian military decoration, which is being awarded for valor, courage, self-sacrifice, right? When or while not engaged directly with the enemy, right? So it can be awarded to civilians as well or military persons, right? So as like the Ashok Chakra or Kirti Chakra. So it is third in the order of precedence after Ashok Chakra and Kirti Chakra. Fine. So you do have in this particular case these differences between all these six. So keep in mind, among these six, three are for wartime and three are for peacetime. So peacetime, peacetime, peacetime. Wartime, wartime, wartime. Precedence is first one, second one, third one. Precedence is second one, sorry, first one, second one, third one. Got it? And essentially, these three are for the military persons. These three can be for civilians as well. Fine. Now, the first one, Paramir Chakra. Okay. Have anyone tried to know about this particular design? Or one more point was there, who has designed this particular award or this particular chakras? Anybody who can tell? If not, then still you can find out it. Okay, this is India's highest military decoration, right, for self-sacrifice or highest degree of valor. It can be awarded posthumously. It was established on 26th of January 1950 by President of India, but with effect from 15th of August 1947. So it was first awarded on 3rd November 1947. and obviously the last award is in during the Kargil war. Till date,
Sir,
yes.
sir, in 2000, no one will awarded with Paramvir Chakra.
In 2000,
Yes,
no. Even after 2000 till date, nobody has received this one. Why? Why? What could be the answer? If you have understood the subject, then you will be able to answer the question that why after 1999 nobody could have awarded by this particular highest military award or the gallantry award.
सर अभी तक कोई वॉर नहीं हुई है.
Ah, so what is the eligibility? Eligibility is in presence of enemy during the war time, right? The Kargil war was the last war, so no any other war had been happened, right? So see again now you will be now seeing that now you will be
Sir,
considering that, or you will be trying to define. Just a minute, you will trying to define what could be the war, right? So whatever the Uri attack, whatever that Pathankot attack, right? Whatever that air strike. So these are not called as the wars or war times. Okay, someone wants to convey something. Yes, go ahead.
sir, for the surgical strikes and airstrike, it can't be given.
No, this cannot be. Right.
Okay, sir.
Yes, because ultimately, see what I said, the things which are undoubted, right? Which are undoubted. Now see, if one country is denying that India had not done a kind of surgical strike, but India is saying that that we have done surgical strike, and in last at the latest, India said that we can give you the proofs that we have done the surgical strike. We can give you how many enemies or not enemies that are called terrorists. Right? So if some country or other country is denying that it is not on our land, or it is not the people are not belonging to our army or say our armed forces, then how it could be termed as war? So basic this difference is always there, and because of that it cannot be. I hope you have got this one. So
Yes, sir.
okay, thank you. So till date 21 have been awarded, among them 14 are posthumously, and among these 21, 20 are from Indian Army and one is from Indian Air Force. So that to be again whatever means, so many different regiments are there for Indian Army. I mean, again among these regiments, Sikh regiment got or received most of the number of Paramveer Chakras of these 21. So these are
sir,
the recipients. Yes.
sir, in Sikh regiment, all are Sikh.
Sorry.
Sir, in Sikh regiment,
Yes.
all all मतलब सब सिख ही होते क्या? हेलो सर. हेलो सर.
Will you come again? What is your question? In Sikh regiment, all are
6.
only 6.
Yes.
No. It is not like that. Preferentially, most would be there. You will be finding out there 6, right? But no, necessarily not. Right? That doesn't matter. Right? So in general ऐसा नहीं होता है. Right? अगर ऐसा है तो सिर्फ फिर सारे के सारे मराठास should be in the Maratha light infantry. Right? ऐसा नहीं है. हाँ, आज की तारीख में वो उतनी मात्रा में देखा नहीं जाता, ऐसा नहीं है, लेकिन कभी कभार वो था।
सर
Yes.
क्योंकि मैंने उस दिन परेड में देखा, मतलब परेड देखी, उसमें सब मतलब सिख ही थे, सब ने पगड़ी पहनी हुई थी।
बिल्कुल, तो तुम जो बोल रहे हो ना वो बात सही है कि देखो अब रेजिमेंट में तो थाउजेंड्स ऑफ सोल्जर्स विल बी देयर, उसमें से वहां पे कितने दिखे? सिर्फ 150। सो फ्रॉम थाउजेंड्स ऑफ सोल्जर्स सेलेक्टिंग 150 इज नॉट अ बिग डील। तो वो सारे सिख हो सकते हैं और उनकी पहचान वही है ना बेसिकली।
सर इनमें
यस सर।
पॉसिबल उनका ड्रेस कोड सेव करने के लिए पगड़ी पहनी हो।
ये भी पॉसिबल हो सकता है, ठीक है, लेकिन ये बात जरूर ध्यान रखना, एज पर एज हिस्ट्री इज कंसर्न, कभी कभार हमारे पास वो दौर भी था जहाँ पे सिर्फ मराठा इन्फेंट्री में होंगे, सिख सिख रेजिमेंट में होंगे, ठीक है। इसी वजह से यू विल बी फाइंडिंग आउट कुमाऊं रेजिमेंट, महार रेजिमेंट, मराठा लाइट इन्फेंट्री रेजिमेंट, सिख रेजिमेंट, गुरखा रेजिमेंट्स, राइट। सो depending on these things, these regiments had been there. Fine. So that's what you can consider. और यही तो सबसे बुरी बात है जो अंग्रेजों ने हमें दी। उससे पहले आपने कभी सुना क्या कि हमारे पास ये सब कास्टिज्म था? नहीं, ठीक है। तो बहुत सारी कुछ बातें हैं जो बिल्कुल ठीक भी थी, अच्छी भी थी, जैसे रेलवे है, पोस्ट है, बड़े बड़े डैम्स है, कई कई ये चीजें हैं जो अंग्रेजों ने हमें दी है, लेकिन उसके साथ साथ कुछ ऐसी बुरी बातें भी है जो उन्होंने दी है। और आई पर्सनली फील दैट कास्टिज्म इज वन ऑफ द थिंग्स, राइट, विच इज बिकॉज ऑफ दैट। सो जब तक अंग्रेज यहाँ नहीं आए थे तब तक हमारे यहाँ का कास्टिज्म उतना नहीं था, राइट। मैं अस्पृश्यता की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि वो एक ऐसी चीज थी, विद द हेल्प ऑफ सोशल रिफॉर्म्स उसको लाया जा सकता था। आज आप अपने पास देख लेना, अस्पृश्यता नहीं है लेकिन कास्टिज्म कूट कूट के भरा हुआ है, राइट। दैट्स व्हाट द ट्रेजेडी हैपेंड विद द इंडियन सोसाइटी, राइट। तो अलग सब्जेक्ट है लेकिन ये रियलिटी है, एंड दैट्स व्हाट मोस्ट it is the most threatening or hurting to the Indian society, right? शायद इंडियन सोसाइटी ने कभी एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया था, करना भी नहीं चाहती, राइट। सो यू कैन कीप इन माइंड, फाइन। सो बहुत सारी बातें पॉसिबल है कि सब एक जैसे दिखने के लिए ड्रेस कोड एक किया जा सकता है, और नेसेसरीली हाँ, व्हाट आई कैन से मोर देन 90% यू विल फाइंडिंग आउट ऑफ सिक्स। इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि दूसरी रेजिमेंट में सिख नहीं होते, फिर ऐसा है तो सारे के सारे सिख एक ही रेजिमेंट में होने चाहिए थे, लेकिन ऐसा है क्या? नहीं है, राइट। सो यू कैन keep in mind this particular thing. Okay, so these are the recipients: Major Somnath Sharma, Lieutenant Lance Naik Karam Singh, Second Lieutenant Rama Raghubar Rani, Naik Jadunath Singh, CHM Peru Singh, Captain Gurbachan Singh Salaria, Major Dhan
हेलो
Singh
सर।
Thapa. Yes.
सर ये जो जितने भी हमें फोटोज दिखाए जा रहे हैं, इनके नाम बताए जा रहे हैं, नाम के नीचे परमवीर चक्र लिखा है, और परमवीर चक्र में इन ब्रैकेट में पी लिखा है। पी का मतलब क्या है?
इनका मतलब पोस्टुमसली, मरणोपरांत, right? This has been compared to these now suppose Lieutenant Colonel Ardeshir Tarapur. So this has been awarded to Lieutenant Colonel posthumously. जब उनको ये दिया तब ये नहीं थे, right? He had passed away. Right? So that is that this so this P is posthumously. Fine. So Major Dhan Singh Thapa, Subedar Joginder Singh, Major Shaitan Singh, Master Hawaldar Abdul Hamid, right? Second Lieutenant Arun Khetrapal, Major Hoshiar Singh, Lance Naik, Albert Ekka, Flying Officer Nirmaljit Singh, Sekhan, Naib Subedar Bana Singh, Major Ramaswamy Parameswaran, Captain Vikram Batra, Lieutenant Manoj Kumar Pandey, and Rifleman Sanjay Kumar, and the last Grenadier Yogendra Singh Yadav. Fine. So again, you can understand that.
Sir,
Yes.
from this, more than 10 are in Kargil war. मतलब कारगिल वॉर में मतलब शहीद होने
बिल्कुल
के बाद उनको
सही है, ये 3 उसमें से है, कारगिल वार से है, कैप्टन बत्रा कारगिल वार से ही है, राइट, नो डाउट, ये 4 तो कारगिल वार से ही है, राइट। आई थिंक मेजर रामास्वामी इज आल्सो फ्रॉम कारगिल वार।
ओके सर।
तुम्हारा सवाल क्या था?
किसका सर?
अभी व्हाट यू आर सेइंग, आधे से ज्यादा 10 में कुछ तो, आधे से
मतलब
ज्यादा या
सर
10? हाँ हाँ बोलो।
मतलब ज्यादा कारगिल वॉर में शहीद होने के बाद उनको परमवीर चक्र मिला है।
अच्छा ठीक है, तो तुम्हारा सवाल ये है कि ऐसा क्यों फिर?
यस सर।
ऐसे कोई खास वजह नहीं होती, ठीक है, लेकिन जैसे मैंने कहा कि कारगिल वॉर वाज रियली वेरी डिफिकल्ट वॉर दैट वी फॉट, ठीक है, क्योंकि इतना आसान था, शायद हम लोग जब 100 राउंड, राइट, 100 गोलियां फायर करते थे तब जाके एक आध गोली उनके एनिमी को लगती थी। वहां से वो ऊपर से वो पत्थर भी फेंक दे ना, एक पत्थर, तो वो पत्थर हमारे लगभग 7 से 10 जवानों को लगता था, तो उनको तो गोली मारने की जरूरत थी नहीं, सीधा एक पत्थर उठाओ फेंक दो, हमारे 7-8 जवान वैसे उसमें घायल होते थे। तो ये इतना उनके लिए इतना इजी था, हमारे लिए इतना डिफिकल्ट था, फिर भी हम लोगों ने हर जगह पर, हर पॉइंट पर जो जो उन्होंने काबिज कर लिया था, राइट, फिर से वापस पा लिया। लेकिन लेकिन हमने उसमें कई जाने खोई, हमने इसमें कई ऑफिसर्स खोए, हमने उसमें कई वेल ट्रेन्ड ऑफिसर्स खोए, सो उनमें से कुछ ऐसे थे जिनकी ब्रेवरी रियली एक्सेप्शनल थी। पूरी उनकी कंपनी ने किस किस की ब्रेवरी उनकी कंपनी ने देखा, आपने एलओसी देखी होगी, तो अब अगर आप उसको पूरी तरह से याद करोगे तो आपको याद आ जाएगा, या फिर उसके सेक्शन ने देखा, या फिर उनके साथ उनका सेकंड इन जो चार्ज कमांड इन था, उन्होंने देखा, राइट। सो ये बात है जो आप समझ सकते हैं उसमें, राइट। ओके, so very first one is Major Somnath Sharma, right? I said his father was Major General, his brother was later on become General of Indian Army, right? So he had been commissioned in Kumaon Regiment, who had participated in Second World War. He is the first PVC awardee. तो ऐसा क्या हुआ था, राइट? स्टोरी ये है कि on 22nd of October 1947, कुछ पाकिस्तानी कबालियों ने, राइट, यू कैन कंसिडर ए काइंड ऑफ सोल्जर्स, ठीक है, दे अटैक्ट ऑन जम्मू एंड कश्मीर, राइट। तो वो उनकी ताकत के बल पर कश्मीर घाटी को हड़पने की वो एक पाकिस्तान की चाल थी, तो उसके लिए उन्होंने इन कबालियों के साथ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर पे एक हमला बोला, विच इज ऑन 22nd of October। अब उसमें क्या हुआ था, बस उन्हीं दिनों कश्मीर ने एक्सेशन, जम्मू एंड कश्मीर ने एक्सेशन ऑफ इंडिया साइन किया, राइट। सो दे हैड बिकम पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया। सो अगर जम्मू एंड कश्मीर पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया बन जाता है, तो उसकी सिक्योरिटी की जो जिम्मेदारी है, राइट, वो तो इंडियन आर्म फोर्सेस की होगी। सो as it has become part of India by signing accession of India, right, or accession to India. So to protect this particular place, the first troop of soldier was deployed. That is on 27th of October 1947. हालांकि उन्होंने 22 अक्टूबर को पहला दफा बोल दिया है इन कबालियों ने और पाकिस्तानियों ने, राइट। सो in response of that, now armed forces, right, स्टार्टेड। इनफैक्ट देखना कि 22 को उन्होंने हमला किया, 26 को उन्होंने एक्सेशन ऑफ इंडिया साइन कर लिया, और 27 को फिर दूसरे ही दिन हिंदुस्तान ने उनकी सुरक्षा के लिए पहला ट्रूप भेज दिया। राइट, कई सारे ट्रूप भेजे, लेकिन पहला तो ऑन वेरी नेक्स्ट डे 27 अक्टूबर को ही भेज दिया। ये हो गया एकदम फर्स्ट इंसिडेंस। अब इसमें क्या हुआ कि जैसे ही पाकिस्तानियों ने हमला बोला था, कई सारे कबालीस सोल्जर्स, राइट, रीच टू श्रीनगर, लेकिन जवाबदेही में इंडियन आर्मी वाज क्विक। सो उनके पहुंचते पहुंचते मतलब ये पहुंच ही गए, और ये कबालियों को, वो कबाली श्रीनगर में घुस नहीं पाए। सो दुश्मन को श्रीनगर के बाहर ही रोक दिया गया बाय इंडियन आर्मी। अब उस वक्त क्या हुआ था, देयर हैड बीन ए कंपनी, कुमाऊं कंपनी, कॉल्ड कुमाऊं 4 कुमाऊं डी, राइट, 4 कुमाऊं डी कंपनी। सो its command was in the hands of Major Somnath Sharma. So Somnath Sharma at that time was of only 25 years old, and he was hospitalized at the time of sending his company. Right. So he realized it. Uh, he convinced his seniors, and he asked, no, he wanted to go. Why he was hospitalized? His right hand was fractured. He had a fracture on his right hand. He was playing hockey. So during playing hockey, his right hand was fractured. Still, he convinced, and he had gone with his company to this particular place, that is at Srinagar. So, अगर यहाँ पे एक बात देखेंगे जहां पर दुश्मन ने छापामार रणनीति अपनाई थी, क्योंकि उनको पता था कि अब इंडियन आर्मी वहां आ गई है तो हम लोग कुछ कर नहीं सकते। तो उन्होंने डिसाइड कर लिया कि हम छापामार रणनीति अपनाएंगे, और उसके जरिए ही हम लोग श्रीनगर को काबीज कर लेंगे। सो ऑन 3rd of November 1947, there had been 3 companies, right, which had gone to 3 different places for in search of enemies in the north of Srinagar. So सुबह 9:30 से दोपहर 2 बजे तक वो सर्च कर रहे थे, उनको कुछ मिला नहीं। अब 3 में से 2 कंपनीज तो वापस आ गई, एक कंपनी पीछे थी, ताकि दूसरी कंपनीज आके वो कमान संभाल ले। अब हुआ क्या कि 2 बजे तो 2 वापस आ गई, तीसरी एक बची थी, जो बची थी वो उसकी कमांड सोमनाथ शर्मा के हाथों में थी। सो उन्होंने क्या किया, he has to remain there till 3 PM, राइट। उनको और 1 घंटा वहां पे पेट्रोलिंग करनी थी, उनको सर्च करना था, ताकि दूसरी कंपनी 3 बजे या उससे पहले आने वाली थी। सो अराउंड 2:30, right, to be precisely 2:35, at 2:35 PM, right, around 700 enemies from the west, ठीक है, पश्चिम घाटी की ओर से लगभग 700 एनिमीज आ गए, और उन्होंने एक साथ हमला बोल दिया। अब उस वक्त मेजर सोमनाथ शर्मा अपनी कंपनी की कमान संभाले हुए थे, तो उन्होंने उस विकट परिस्थिति में श्रीनगर में जो हवाई अड्डा था, वहां पे हमारे एयरफोर्स की फाइटर प्लेन्स थी, तो उन्होंने हवाई अड्डे पर आने वाले इस खतरे को, श्रीनगर पे आने वाले इस खतरे को देख लिया, नाप लिया, और खुद डिसाइड कर लिया कि अब मैं पीछे नहीं हटूंगा, चाहे मेरे पास कितनी भी कम फोर्स क्यों ना हो। हालांकि वो पीछे हट सकते थे, अगर वो पीछे जाते तो भी उनको कोई कुछ बोलता नहीं, ठीक है, क्योंकि उनको वैसे उस तरह से मतलब क्या क्या कह सकते हैं, ऑर्डर्स भी नहीं थे, राइट। अगर वो पीछे भी हट जाते तो कोई उनको बोलने वाला है नहीं था। तो उन्होंने डिसाइड कर लिया कि नहीं, हम लड़ेंगे। उन्होंने अपने कंपनी को मोटिवेट किया, राइट। ही डिसाइडेड, ही साइकोलॉजिकली प्रिपेयर्ड विद इन दैट पर्टिकुलर शॉर्ट टाइम, और उन्होंने काउंटर अटैक बोल दिया। अब देखना, सामने से 700, यहाँ पे इनकी कंपनी है, मतलब ज्यादा से ज्यादा इनके पास होंगे 90, राइट, मैं बोल रहा हूँ ज्यादा से ज्यादा, शायद उससे कम ही होंगे मेरे ख्याल से। फाइन। सो इन्होंने जवाबी हमला बोला, ठीक है, क्योंकि उन्होंने गंभीरता से एक बात समझी थी, अगर अब यहाँ से पीछे हटेंगे तो वे सीधा श्रीनगर के हवाई अड्डे पे जाएंगे, अगर वहां पे पहुंच गए तो हमारा बहुत बड़ा नुकसान होगा, वहां पे जो भी हवाई जहाज है वो सारे खतरे में है, और ये शायद उनको डिस्ट्रॉय भी कर सकते हैं। राइट, उसके अलावा जब तक ये हवाई अड्डे तक पहुंचते तब तक श्रीनगर का जो भी पार्ट है वो सब वो काबीज कर लेंगे। राइट। तो उनकी जो छापामार रणनीति थी वो शायद सक्सेसफुल रहे। तो ये सब उन्होंने देख लिया था, समझ लिया था, इस गंभीरता को उन्होंने बहुत नजदीकी से समझा, और उन्होंने डिसाइड कर लिया कि कुछ भी हो जाए अब ये मैं होने नहीं दूंगा। इसके साथ साथ उन्होंने और एक बात की, वो बात ये थी कि उन्होंने अपने विमानों के लक्ष्य के निर्देशन के लिए संकेत भी भेजे, जैसे कोऑर्डिनेट्स भेजने पड़ते हैं, राइट। सो वो उन्होंने वो संकेत भेजे, और उसके इसलिए कि अगर हमें हवाई फायर की अगर सपोर्ट मिल जाती है, राइट, तो उस वक्त वो चूकना नहीं चाहिए, और बहुत बड़ी मात्रा में वो हम लोगों को एक बड़ी मदद भी मिल जाएगी। इसके हिसाब से उन्होंने ये काम कर लिया। अब इनकी खुद की लड़ाई शुरू हो गई। देख लेना, लगभग 6 घंटे उन्होंने ऊपर तो इन्फॉर्म कर दिया था, फिर भी उन्होंने 6 घंटे उस अपने कंपनी के साथ उस प्लेस को लड़ाए रखा, वो वहां पे डटे रहे। राइट। लेकिन कई बार, अब देखना, ये इसलिए बता रहा हूँ, 700 लोगों ने एक साथ हमला बोल दिया था, उनके पास सब कुछ था, उनके पास मॉर्टर अटैक था, उनके पास कई सारे गन्स थी, ठीक है। तो एक के बाद एक इनकी जो ताकत थी सोमनाथ शर्मा की कंपनी की, वो कम होती जा रही थी, ठीक है। पहले से इनके इनके हाथों में प्लास्टर हुआ था, तो वो ज्यादा कुछ कर नहीं सकते थे।
सर
यस, just couple of moments and then we will stop. Is there anything else? Okay, so
नहीं, कुछ सीन बॉर्डर मूवी में देखा था।
बॉर्डर नहीं, बॉर्डर मूवी तो 65 की जंग की जंग पर डिपेंड है, वो 47 का नहीं है। सो अब तो खुद लड़ रहे हैं। मैंने जैसे कहा कि उनका हाथ पहले से फ्रैक्चर था, उस पे प्लास्टर लगा हुआ था, फिर भी वो लड़ रहे थे। क्या कर रहे थे? वो अपने सैनिकों की मैगजीन जो खाली हो रही थी उनको वो भर रहे थे, फिर से लगा रहे थे, ठीक है। अपने उस बंकर में हर चारों ओर वो घूम रहे थे, घूमकर अपने सोल्जर्स को, अपने सैनिकों को मोटिवेट कर रहे थे। इस तरह से उन्होंने ये जंग जारी रखी थी, ठीक है। लेकिन इस दौरान क्या हुआ, सामने की ओर से एक मोर्टार से फायर हो गया, और वो मोटर फायरिंग, उनके पास एक एम्यूनिशन की बहुत बड़ी रसद थी, तो उस पे वो गिरा, और उससे जो एक धमाका हुआ उसमें एक बहुत बुरी तरह से जख्मी हो गए, ठीक है। हालांकि उन्होंने अपने आखिरी सांस तक ये काम चालू रखा, राइट। वो जो कर रहे थे वो करते गए। बाद में ऐसा हुआ, सामने वालों को लगा कि नहीं नहीं, यहाँ पे तो बहुत सारे लोग होंगे, या फिर ये बहुत इनके पास पूरी स्ट्रेंथ है, ठीक है, तो उन्हें पीछे हटना पड़ा, ठीक है। इस प्रोसेस में वो तो पीछे हट गए, लेकिन यहाँ पे इन्होंने अपनी लाइफ सैक्रिफाइस कर दी, राइट। इन्होंने अपनी जिंदगी टू सेव दैट पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट, राइट, टू बैटल दैट पर्टिकुलर मोमेंट, ही हैज सैक्रिफाइस्ड हिज लाइफ। और उसकी ब्रेवरी के लिए, बाद में उनको परमवीर चक्र दिया गया, राइट। ये उनके फादर है, राइट। सो इन द हैंड्स ऑफ his father, by the then president Rajendra Prasad, he had been awarded by Paramveer Chakra, and that is India's first Paramveer Chakra, right. So that is what you do have in this particular story, right. Likewise, I will try to tell you some of the glimpses, right. अभी सब लोगों की सारी बातें देखने के लिए थोड़ा टाइम तो लगेगा, लेकिन मैं चाहता हूँ कि नहीं, हम बहुत जल्द इन चीजों से आगे बढ़े, राइट? सो आई विल जस्ट टेल यू सम ऑफ द points ki, which can be termed as the highlights, right? So that you can get an idea about their bravery, right? Okay, I'm going to stop here. If anything which you would like to ask, you can.
No, sir.
Okay, thank you everyone. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.